Welcome back to another special episode of Kush&Konvos. I'm your host, Chevy. We have a special guest in here today, the cannabis queen, Miss Yvette
Yvette.
Kent.
Yes.
A lot of y'all may not know Miss Yvette Kent. She is deep into the cannabis industry, and I'm gonna let her explain it to you. So, what all do you do as far as, well, let me brag a little bit, because you asked me a question before we started. How did I find out about you? Well, I actually found out about you when you were doing the deliveries for
Okay. Wow, that goes back.
yeah,
Yes, 2018 and 19.
so I've been following you around for a minute. Because one time you had asked for an assistant, and I wanted to sign up for it. I was like, yeah, I want to get in the industry too. So I've been following you since then, and I've seen the progress. I've seen the endeavors you went on, and all kind of stuff. So yeah,
Oh, wow.
especially the cannabis thing, because it was a friend of mine. Oh, I figured it out. He had a clothing line called Tree Hugger, which is a tree. So I was at when he had passed, I was running that, and that's when I learned about you, and you were doing all your things. Try to transition into that line too. But you know what I'm saying? We never linked up, but now we're here. And that's how you ended up on the show.
Well, I'll be damned. I mean, I'm like, okay, first I'm honored. Thank you very much for following me. I, this has been a struggle because I'm an older woman. I mean, I'm an older woman and I really just smoked weed recreationally since I was 21 years old. I'm 61. So 40 years of my life, I have been smoking marijuana, whether it was legal or not. We all know it wasn't. So,
So that was 13.
right. So you go back in life and you do that. Well, marijuana just happened to be a avenue that I took for grief. It was not Yvette decided to go into the cannabis world because Yvette was in the cannabis world and wanted to make money. It had nothing to do with none of that. I am by nature and design, and for the last 30 years of my life, 36 actually, licensed real estate developer nationally. And I build commercial real estate. I build shopping centers, convenience stores, and big stuff. Um, so that's what I do. The only reason I jumped into marijuana is my youngest son, Tevin. He was a God-given child. I was married to his father, and I was the stepmother. And in life, shit happens, and I ended up with my boys. And I don't do that stepmother mother. They're my boys, you know. So my boys live with me, and Tevin got he. I didn't say he got murdered. He was murdered, and he was murdered in Fort Worth. And the DA, Lucas Allen, and I always say his name because I don't give no shits, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. No shits about Fort Worth DA's office and Tarrant County judicial system. My son's killer only got 6 years for murder. 6. And the reason the DA says to me is, well, because your son was a trafficker when he was a kid. And I said, wait a minute, when? First of all, when was my son a trafficker? You know, when? I'd like to know. And then they said, well, not really a trafficker. He had a charge when he was in New Mexico, because I'm from New Mexico. My family is from New Mexico. My mom and my son, everybody born there except me. I'm born in San Diego, but family goes back to New Mexico. And when the DA decided to plea bargain for my son's life, he sold his soul for 6 years because my son had been arrested. They said delivering marijuana from Clovis, New Mexico to Tucumcari, New Mexico when he was 14. And if they took that to court, it would show some type of relationship with drug trafficking. And I said, for a joint? 14? That's, you know, what the hell? That's expunged. And that was in New Mexico. And what does that have to do with murder in Texas? Well, you know, Texas DA's office, they don't give a shit, black on black crime. Black young man killed a black young man, and we can sell it off like this. Dust it off. Let's give him 6 years. There you go. And now, pissed off this mother to where I told the DA, I promise you don't know the woman you're dealing with. From this point on, I'm going to figure out how to make marijuana legal to move across state lines. I want to distribute it legally because y'all sold my son's soul for a joint. So I am going to figure out how to move marijuana legally across state lines. Well, of course, everybody told me I was insane. I then took that grief I buried into studying marijuana. I gave up. No, this is just all the licensing I studied. This is not the book. The book goes about this high of learning because I stopped my business, my commercial real estate development business. I have one, Jewell Management. I've been building on my own for over 16 years in my own company. I have my own crews, everything. We flip. We build commercial shopping centers for my specific clients. That's what I do. I took a year off. My clients love me enough to give me a year off so I can go study the business of cannabis. And I moved to Portland, where Portland has the most amazing weed you'll ever smoke in your life.
Really, I need to go to Portland.
I mean, I'm being serious because I've studied marijuana. I went and studied marijuana. I learned it. I went up to Humboldt County farms where you're not supposed to go in there, and you have to get there, and they don't even have law up there. That's serious shit up there.
Okay.
And so I went up there to study it so I could learn the business because first and foremost, I'm a businesswoman, and I was in terrible grief. My mother had just died. My son had just been murdered. I had a DA that sold his soul, and I said, grief buried me right into Portland. I moved to Portland, studied marijuana. I would wake up and my entire house was filled with paperwork that I had printed all night and read it and fell asleep on the floor until I knew enough about marijuana to open up a courier delivery business in Portland. And that's called Potland Oregon LLC, and it's run by Jake Granger. And Jake has now turned it into the Potland Oregon LLC coffee shop. And we are trying to border up to Canada because they're federally legal. But it's my idea to go up into Canada and drop down with delivery licenses all over the United States. And what did I say about that DA? I'm going to deliver weed one day. And I'm going to pull right on up to the DA's office in an 18-wheeler because I am a freight broker as well because I wanted to knock all them things off the list so they can't say I can't do it when it's legally able. And I don't care if the big boys do it because they got big boy money, but this little bitty half black, half quarter Spanish, quarter Apache Indian female getting ready to do it with them. Because you sold my son's soul for a joint. And his mama is going to make sure that he delivers marijuana throughout the United States. Period. All started with my son being murdered and you sold his soul for a joint. So that to say, my son, my older son, my birth child, Reggie, he was just like Tevin, Isaac, just like Tevin. These are my boys. So you're a young man. How long you said 13? Okay, so come on now.
13, gonna be 42.
Okay, so if we all know that weed is not new to us.
Weed ain't been new to us for a long
time. Long time. And if my boys wanted to get into the business, I told them we will get into the business when it becomes legal. It just so happened that I decided to move a little bit faster because they pissed me off about my child. So now, here we go. And I ended up with designing I say the first ever cannabis consumption resort. You actually can go there, stay in a hotel, you get to go and do all of it. It's a major thing. Are you gonna pass me that or what we gonna do? I get one of my own, yeah, because I brought my little pen.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to but that was yours.
Thank you. I'll never quit talking about me. I talk all the time. That's what I do. And then, yeah, but so for me, it was all about healing and focusing because I used to be an alcoholic. Captain Morgan, I used to be his lieutenant. Man, Captain Morgan and me, man, I wouldn't go nowhere without him, and then I would make a fool out of myself. And I knew I couldn't learn cannabis and do right if I was, yeah, not if I was doing stupid. So I had to stop being stupid and went straight. I went sober, like cold turkey, and
That's what people don't understand about like people who smoke weed. Like to me, and I don't know about nobody else, they may feel like it's a drug, but to me, it's not a drug. If I want to quit this shit, I quit this shit. But it is a flip side to this shit too. Like, I mean, I just don't want to quit it.
man, let me tell people about shit. They tell Nikki, man, you know, don't your client, my clients know off top that I smoke. My clients know off top that I have a weed investment business. My clients know this off top. Why? Because I'm not going to hide it. Yeah, and I used to be when I was in corporate America. They used to do this to me. Well, you got to go take a drug test. Well, I'll take a weed test if you'll take a cocaine test.
What you mean?
Yes, challenge. Stop that shit. You know,
no, you know what you want.
right. Look at you, filled it up, and you're trying to tell me I need to go take a weed. I don't need to take a weed test. I smoke weed every single day. I'm gonna keep smoking weed every single day. It has never stopped me from doing what I do. And I've been owning a business and running it for myself. Man, I haven't had a W-2 in 26 years. So, and I'm 40, that's 40 years of smoking weed. So, no, it's not addictive. Can I stop? Yes. And have I stopped? Yes. Do I want to? Y'all don't want me to because I just get really upset. And, you know, my migraines come back and it's very, very, you know, keeps you.
It's medicinal.
Yes. Lord. Let that be the reason. Okay. Let that be the reason. Whatever it is, but it keeps me from having to, you know, go through too much. Yes. You know, I have a lot. My enemies, and I hate this about us as a culture. I am a single black female that has raised 81 other people's children. I only gave birth to two. So why had all these other people come through my life that I've had to help and their parents did not do shit for them? Why? That's not my deal. But I'd say out of that 81, oh, 70, I can tell you about the knives and the shit in the back. That's how we do each other.
Yeah, that is true. Once you get to a certain place, you might well know it's been 39 getting sharp this whole ride.
The whole ride through.
While you was doing all your networking and talking, they was some scraping on the ground, sharpening everything.
And see what they can take from you. And it's like you don't have to take much from me because I'm going to help you get it anyway. That's the whole purpose of the Route 66 Potland. I'm not getting ready to run a store. I'm just one individual and I'm trying to retire. So, retire. And I'm trying to retire on my own weed resort. So, I'm definitely going to need my people to come and run it. So, why would I not want you and you and you and you? I got 15 grow houses on the site getting ready to go up. So, why wouldn't I want 15 growers?
Why wouldn't I want 15 growers? I got 15 growers. I
What?
need one of y'all in each one of these.
Right. And if y'all ready to step up, you don't have to do your own grow site. I already got one. Come on. What are we talking about? But I can't get brothers and sisters to team up with me. I can get them to come and join me, and then what do they want to do? Put that knife in their back and take some shit. Or steal some shit.
Make this money together.
Together. I have a 2,200 square foot storefront. I have reached out to, at least 50 people to put clothing or supplies or weed related anything, small business owners in Fort Worth to come on and get you a little corner of the store. I'm going to charge you per square foot. You sell all your stuff, and all you got to do is pay me a percentage of your sales, and you get a corner of a storefront resort in a store, just like Cracker Barrel does. And look how Cracker Barrel is now. Every single person in every item in that store is owned by a different person, and they have a section and everybody fills up their section and everybody makes money off of their section and you keep your section filled and you selling shit, then your section is gonna make money. My section is gonna make money because we all gonna feed each other. And if that person's section ain't working right, we gonna tell them they gotta go because all these other sections want their piece of money or they need that corner.
They need that corner.
Yes. So why am I having to worry about suppliers? I shouldn't.
Should not.
I should not. I should have our young black people say, Miss Yvette, I got a corner. Miss Yvette. Miss Yvette. That's what I should be hearing. But I don't. I be hearing, well, you have to pay me $25,000 to get in there. Nigga, you gonna have to pay $25,000 to get a license. Did I say that out loud?
Jeez.
You got the license. I'm about to get you a corner in the store.
And it's growing? Or this is just like
This is that's
no, not this. What you're saying?
yes.
I'm just looking.
This is
So-
storefront.
So this is storefront property. Like if you have a
This is this. I brought it for you to see. See the store? That's the whole store right there. Food trucks there. I need food truck people. I need food truck people. Okay, that's the grow houses here. That's the grow houses. That's the courier delivery trucks. And those are all for contract courier deliverers. You can use a van. You can use a box truck. You can use an SUV because I got them all approved. So as long as you don't even have to have a CDL, you just have to work under my license and I got a license. So there. Now, this is a 2,200 square foot store, and I'm about to build a whole nother section here, which is an 850 square foot grow facility. So why? Anybody that comes into the storefront can go and tour the grow facility and pick their own out so they can smoke what? Inside of the consumption lounge. You see these vape tents? Those are vape tents. They can seat 6 to 12 people at any time, so you and a group can get in there and have a good time and chit chat and do what you want. No drinking on a cannabis resort, but that's okay. Now, this is where you can sit and eat all of the cannabis infused foods that you want and or barbecue because it's all cooked all in here. And there will be music, old school whiskey blues right up in here at all times. When we get done, and if we ever do get done, there is going to be the hotel there. But this hotel is not only inclusive, but we have a TP glamping resort attached for reservations out at the lake in about 20 miles away from my spot. So there. And it's built. And I don't see why folks don't want to come and, first of all, play when it's time because it's all cannabis. And only adults, so you don't get to bring kids. So it's strictly adult having fun, and then you get to go and do all kinds of Southwest lake stuff that I learned how to do when I was in Portland. So yeah, I set it all up just like that, and that is called Route 66 Potland. The store is called the gas station. These are called LLTOG, Long Live Tevin, the original gangster. I told you he was gonna move weed. That's the grow houses. So, yep, yep. And the rest, gas station, and then you've got the Cannabis Queen clothing line and storefront. You've got the patio lounge out here. It's Kent Kitchen potluck, potluck. That way, whoever is cooking, you can put pot in it or not pot. That's up to you. You'll have EV stations. Uh, So what's missing? Oh, that's it. My fault. My folks. And let me say this while we're talking about cannabis and people in the cannabis business. We as a color, and I say color, when I say color to me,
questions without answering my questions. I love it.
we as a color, there's only right now 12% as a color. And I say a whole color. I'm talking inclusive. Where that color, Chinese color. Anything outside of Caucasian, it's only 12%. It's only 2% black people, and it's less than that black women. So just put it all together, and you've got a black, Hispanic, Indian woman doing this. And in New Mexico, you have to have a social equity program that says what your property is going to do to bring social equity. And my property is going to cater towards taking our women who are in prisons and training them and teaching them about cannabis, because there's an education center in here too, teaching them. And then, yes, then we can put them in there. Now, we also have a section in here where our brothers and sisters who have cannabis charges, we can get those charges expunged if you come in, you take our classes so you can get certified and you can have all your whatever they make you do for the, probation people, whatever they make you do. We always got shit to do. Other people don't always have shit to do, but we do. We gotta get a job. We gotta go to school. We got now. Who in the hell's gonna hire us to do all that shit? Me, and you're gonna do all that shit in a cannabis resort. You're gonna learn all you can about cannabis, and if you have cannabis charges, you get to have them expunged because it's legal now. Why should you have to be punished for that?
Yeah, this is in New Mexico.
This is in New Mexico, but because I have several businesses in several states, then I connect all my businesses through my corporation of Jewell Management LLC. So Jewell Management LLC can take people into training, and we can train them. And you can be trained not only in cannabis, but you can be trained in hospitality. You can be trained in freight broker, CDL licensing. We have several people who have. I mean, Birdman, he got what, 9 trucks. So we got, if you're not wanting to be in the cannabis world and you want to be over here, give me a holler, because we don't just do one thing. I'm trying to retire so I can, how queens eventually turn over the throne.
That's my thought on too.
Okay, why would I not try to build it for as many queens and kings that I can touch? Because all I want to do is like the rest of them folks do, sit up there and count the money while everybody works.
Yeah, I seen the finally had like had the worker, the manager, shift lead, the guy above him like the district manager, and then like the boss. And they put like a little change on there. So they put a quarter on this dude, he moving his ass off. 50 cents on the manager, he moving his ass off. 50 cents on the boss above him. They put 75 cents on him, he moving his ass off. They then put like $1 on the other dude, and he started moving. They put like almost $5 on the CEO, and he ain't still barely move because the money at the top. I gotta move a lot. Once you get to the top part, some shit that's dope though. Like I mean, the fact that you can help people do this.
And that's the thing you need to do, because 61, man, come on, it reality check, everybody. I'm 61 years old. That means I'm closer to this side of life than that side of life. If I don't start training our young people to come on and do what they need to do, they're going to be running in the same damn circles. Why should I not teach?
It's true.
Why should I not teach? Why should I not reach down and bring mine up?
A lot of people should get in. People of color should actually get into the actual cannabis industry because, like, there's a lot of us that have been fucked up in life because of weed. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Weed cases.
Correct.
Selling some shit that's already, you know what I'm saying? Tell us it's illegal, but legal. You know what I'm saying? But the more and more it get legal, you know what I'm saying? I was actually trying to learn this shit to where, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I ain't got to illegally sell this shit no more. I can figure this shit out and legally sell this shit and still make the more either that money that you're making or more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Doing it legally. You ain't got to worry about a motherfucker kicking in your door, or you ain't got to worry about the police coming running in your shit. You ain't got to worry about this shit no more.
That's what I kept telling my children, my boys. You guys, we need to stick to it where it's legal, because if think about it, Tarrant County DA's office sold my son's soul for 6 years for a joint in a different state. So think about it, y'all. If you don't start thinking about how you're going to legally keep yourself out of the mess that you can get in for illegal shit that other states are legally allowing you to do in Texas, who do you think they're going to keep in jail the most? And I promise you, I've been studying marijuana for a long time now, 8 years. It's already legal in Texas, people. We just can't afford that kind of fees. And there are three, maybe four active grow sites in Texas legally. They just don't like people to know that.
It's three, and then they had this decision to get. I think it was gonna get like they wanted like I think 2 to 3 more, but it was only one person that was gonna get approved, so it was gonna make it 4 actual growers in Texas. Now, there is one black person that is actually selling sheep in Deep Ellum. She does actually sell, I think, called a weed spot. She sells actual. Fuck me up too when I first learned. Can't be like real weed, not in Texas. Like it's Delta 8 shit, right? Like not exactly. Okay, so this is some real shit. But that is the only place that I know that do actually sell real marijuana. Not the shit that you get at the gas station, but like actual real fucking marijuana.
Yes, and it is legal, but the fees to pay for that, I'm not going to waste my time in Texas. I'm not, first, Yvette's not going to because Texas will be the last place I get a license. I'll be licensed in every state before I get a license in Texas just because I have a female attitude. You know, I got that mama attitude. Fuck y'all. For real.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah. So, but I will come to Texas with a courier delivery license and every time I pass by the DA. Yeah, so bring me a sound ordinance ticket or whatever you got, because I'm gonna come by with it. Every time I come through, I'm coming. Yes, and they go. I mean, that's what they gonna say, and I'm gonna be okay with that.
Stop at the street, give her tickets about the business.
Yeah, just you gonna lay on that horn if y'all don't make a move. Tell them. So that's why. Now, another thing women out here need to know is we women, y'all, we don't want to really be in the trucking industry, like the fellas out there do. We don't really want to do what they say is a dude's job, right? They say one is for the guys, trucking is for the guys. I hear all that. I hate to tell y'all better get out here and get in it because even though the men are in it, the women run it because we know how to organize. So come on, females, let's get in this business for real. Females, we really need to get in this business. And learning how to drive and the trucking. Man, I didn't even want to be in the trucking industry until I was with somebody in the trucking industry, and then I realized how much money you can make if you get into it. So why not? Why not? And it's just get a freight broker's license and let other people drive. So yes, what you're looking at is a grower. When I was in New Mexico for the week, getting licensing and the inspections and stuff, a grower called me and he said, "Miss Yvette, I need you to look at my grow," and he brought that. And so yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let you look at it and tell me what you think. I'm gonna wrap it back up, take it, and let he look at it and she look at it, and him. I don't test all of it because who I would be high. I build shopping centers. Who's got time?
Who's got time?
Yeah, you see this? Look, barely.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah. Hi there.
Hello. You already record?
Yes, yeah.
So what do you think?
I mean, it's like it's good.
Well, I mean,
I haven't smoked any of this, so I don't know how it smokes.
me, I haven't either. So
I'm just looking at what it looks like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you try to travel with it, so check it off. Is it better?
well, I tell you, like I told the growers, I only want honest opinion whenever someone checks it out for me because I'm not putting anything but exotic or good inside my store.
But I mean, all these are named strain.
Yeah, and that's what I told him. I said, no, you got to give me something new, and that's my thing. In mine, I want only custom. In our store, it's only going to be custom. Custom.
So I mean,
Custom in the grow house. That's why I need growers in the grow houses so they can make custom.
time comes to custom. Anything on them. One I haven't heard of is this one. I heard this.
I've heard of that.
Well, I just seen this actually on today. Somebody posted a video. They in California, and I seen this. To me, and this is just me. I really like the purple. Like back in the day, the purple used to be good back in the day. Like when
Obama.
it first came out, like before Obama, before he started calling the names, it was good then. Once they started doing all the other shit to it, like
The only purple that I've ever really enjoyed was the Obama Kush. But that was right off when it first came out in Portland.
yeah, when it first
When
came
it
out,
first came out in
after
Portland,
it
this
got
shit
into the
was
fucking
fire.
cycles and shit.
Now the purple, it's more dirt. It tastes dirty. I don't really care for the purple ones myself.
Yeah, I had white widow. That's good. What is your favorite trend?
I don't know. I don't really know.
You like an OG flavor?
No, anything mostly sativa.
See?
And like I said, I get a different one pretty much every time so I can taste different. But I'm not an indica. I don't really smoke indica at all because I'm too busy for indica. Indica puts me completely down.
It's a lot of people like that too.
And I can't. I need to be able to move every day, all day. I don't have time to be like.
But I mean,
Do I have a specific brand? No. Do I? Um, the only thing I can tell you when it comes to my preferences is if I do have a favorite preference, it's any weed that comes out of Portland. Anything that comes out of Portland is just top tier, top tier. It beats Colorado. Oklahoma is shit weed, and I'm so sorry.
I don't see why we keep running across that.
Oh my god.
I haven't really. I mean, I haven't really taken shit out of Palm, but
I don't none no more. I went down there and just to check it out, and I was like, "Are you serious?" Now, some of that is more Oklahoma style than it is exotics, and I can tell this is grown in dirt.
you can, yeah, you can tell. You can tell.
You can tell that is grown in dirt. So the difference, I'm not gonna be selling in my store coming from dirt. I'm going to be selling exotics, and it's going to be hydroponics, and it's going to be top tier only. Exotics and top tier only. The reason being is I have a resort. I have no intent.
Yeah, you got a resort. You can't have.
Yeah, I'm not having.
anything.
There are 12 other dispensaries in that little bitty town. You go anywhere over there and get whatever, get something like that.
If that's what you want.
If that's what you
Throw it
want,
away.
yeah. But if you come
Over
over
here.
and you trying to, you think you about to get in that vape tent, you ain't going nowhere for 3, 4 hours.
Damn. It's gonna be like that.
Yes.
Sign me up. Feet up. Relax.
Chilled out. Got the music. I got a, oh my God, I found a old fashioned jukebox that has 300 whiskey blues, old whiskey blues, all the way back to God. I can't even remember days. And oh, I listened to that. And it's an old fashioned jukebox. So you have to press the little buttons and everything. Folks get to come in.
You know, people ain't gonna play. There's a lot of folks that ain't gonna play the jukebox.
Who?
There's gonna be some old high people like Willie Nelson gonna come around and play the jukebox. And they gonna love it.
And I know that. And I know that, yes. I my cannabis queen name came from 50 Cent himself. Yes, I ran well shit, I chased him down myself. Somebody called me and said 50 Cent is at liquor stores with promoting his Branson
Bonson.
Yeah.
Y'all been down here. Spirits is one of them.
Spirits. Yep, that's what it was. And I said, well, I don't drink, but I'll go over there and see him just so I can, because I was trying to look, get some people interested in my cannabis business. And I was on my way to Port. I just started going to Portland. And I stood in line and waited and told him about my cannabis business. And he thought I was kidding with him. So the next day, I wasn't dressed right the first time. The next day, I came back to the new other location, he said, "You really are the cannabis queen." I've been calling myself cannabis queen ever since.
Been done since.
Yes, I said, okay, he gave it to me. I'm gonna be cannabis queen one day. I'm gonna deliver weed. And I'm gonna deliver weed legally across state lines in honor of my son and my mom.
It's a matter of time before it happens.
Everybody says it's not gonna happen, but I said they said that before they started growing weed. So it's bullshit and commodity, supply and demand.
It's really more of a because the shit is already happening. I mean, it should be on the plane so much niggas don't even know what the fuck to do.
So you might as well legalize it. I mean, if the only thing that they're holding back is this stupid whatever's
imaginary line.
Yes, whatever crossing. Because guess what? It's going across everywhere anyway. So, and again, even if the big boys come with the whole freight load of trucks moving it, they need the little people to set it aside on and go take it to this little dispensary and that one and that one and that one and that one. Yes.
But see, at that point in time, it'll be more control though.
Well, why not be the one setting up the rules to control it?
I mean, because they gonna control it. That's gonna be government control. If you start, once you get to that level,
I'm already there though.
No, well, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like once they get to that level to where you can 18 with a tanker truck across this, they don't have their hands so deep in it to
They already doing it. People they don't have no growing.
Somebody's actually getting this shit. This shit is imported.
It's imported. So why not me? If the government can do it, when they free it up and say, okay, it's legal, everybody can do it, why not me be one of the first to go across the road? Why not? Just y'all catch up. That's all I can tell you.
That's all I can tell you.
Catch up. In the meantime, I'm 61. I'm trying to retire. I don't want to be cannabis queen the rest of my life, so I've made it to where cannabis queen we will do a, what do you call it, like a Miss Universe contest.
Oh, you gonna pick the next person?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm gonna let the people pick them.
Oh, okay.
And if they pick, let whoever pick cannabis queen, and boom, she gets a scholarship, and boom, there you go. There you go. Cannabis queen. So every year we get to pick somebody. My thing is probably go closer where you do breast cancer awareness. So could be something that goes in towards that. But all of that's in the play. Should be a lot of fun. I'm so glad that you wanted to talk to me about it. I'm trying to get open and have a grand opening April 20th, 24. So this coming April. I just got a house in New Mexico that I finally get to move in, and I can open my store. I can get down there and open my store.
Okay.
So
this is all in play. So is everything on there built already?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so all that's right there is already built. The store, everything. Oh, that's just not a document. That's an actual floor.
Yeah, that's my store. That's me. Right.
So the actual store, all this shit is built right now.
Yes, everything. Even the hotel is there.
This too?
Uh-huh.
This nigga ain't playing. Like I'm thinking it was just like, you know what I'm saying? You know how
it's not a
do
dream. It was
not a dream. I'm talking like the
no,
you know how you do the little document, they print it up, this is what But no, that's actually all you got. That's actually right now ready to go.
Yes, I just got to get down there and make it happen. That's it. That's all. See, look. See, this is all the paperwork. There you go. That's the, what you call it, the logo. Yeah. See,
Ready.
Here's the business license.
We ready.
Yeah.
Look what's going. Okay.
This is no joke. I've been going at this for, let me see. There you go. There's the lake. I told you that they're going to be putting the tents everywhere so you can stay in tents out at the lake. They go to the inside of the store.
The store already up. Shop everything. Y'all need to go to my truck in Mexico. She already up and running.
No, we're not running.
Not
We're waiting to open because we had hail damage.
Okay.
And so I got to replace the roof. But now, after that, this is on and popping. See, look.
Okay. So you just looking for people to have storefronts over there. And
All I need now is suppliers to fill up the store. If you're ready, if you need to get in the store, if you want to get in my store, you need to start making phone calls and reaching out to me online because I have talked to a few people. I've got some Wake and Bake is coming out of New York and they're going to be in it. I've got 3 people coming out of New Orleans and they're going to be in it. Some growers. I've got Jake coming from Portland. He's going to be one of my prime growers. So yeah.
So you're looking for people. So you looking for people to grow, or are you looking for
growers? I need growers to grow whatever they want to grow. If they're going to grow something, they need to get in one of the grow facilities so they can grow. And then I need if somebody is trying to cook or whatever, there are 2 food trucks. One of them has already been occupied, so we do have one of the food trucks taken. And then we've got the inside coffee shop, Wake and Bake. They are going to be handling that, and they're out in New York. But there's 2 other people that are going to be putting stuff in there in the coffee shop. So, and then the inside of the facility, the storefront store, again, those are different suppliers. I've got Layla, she's coming. Layla's, I don't know what everything is called, but she's coming in the store. She's already taken a position in the store. Cannabis Queen Customs, those are going to be in the store. I was talking to Rags to Riches and Heartless, and they were coming in the store. Roni, but I don't remember the name of her business. It's supposed to be coming in the store, but she's so yeah. We've got Godfather Dab's food truck, and he's going to be doing the non-infused food truck. So if you want to eat food that's not got weed in it, we do have a menu for that as well. So
now the infused, it's all cooked with cannabis.
Yes.
Everything's cooked with cannabis.
Yes. And we're creating that menu. So and I have to turn that menu into the state for them to know exactly what we're going to be doing. So on that menu, it is slowly developing, but there are some great looks like lasagna, fettuccine. There's some shrimp.
So are you just cooking this with the butter, or
That's not me. That's the supply. That's
the people who are doing it.
Yeah.
Just hosting y'all where y'all can do y'all.
Yeah, I have the facility. I think I've done the hard part. Yeah. I've done the hard part, y'all.
Do the rest of it. I got you. I built it. They will come.
Yes. I got enough people I'm gonna get online with, and it's been I'm blessed. Thank you, Lord, for all you do for me. I say that all the time. Thank you, Lord, for all you do for me. I'm blessed. And I say this to say that everywhere I go in this vibe. Cannabis Queen, she has different hairstyles. She's a whole character in her own world. And that's why I want a new Cannabis Queen every year because I'm never going to be able to do this all the time. I don't even wear makeup on a regular, so for me to even have a wig on my head is just like, oh my God. But yes, I gotta sell it. She's gotta be there. And Cannabis Queen is gonna be over her queendom, which is Route 66 Potland. And she's like the mother, that Mother Hubbard story where all the kids come and they have a place to stay. I'm trying to have that same aura where everybody can come, all of my young people can come, have a place to start and bounce off of. And I don't care if you start and then you end up with enough money to go start your own dispensary or your own grow site or your own. That's the whole point.
That is the whole point.
That's the whole point.
Like, I'm your mother. Here, take this knowledge, go make your better. You know what I'm saying? You can do something that I taught you to do and do it 10 times better. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
That's what I want you to do.
And if we
Take
end
it
up
out.
taking all of this and all of us team up and we take this and we go all the way down Route 66 and open up a Route 66 potland in 8 different states, because Route 66 does go down that many streets, that many states. Okay, crew, let's go. Children, I'm gonna be here retired at the lake.
I'm at the first one.
Yeah, y'all. Come on. Hey,
Get shit out.
oh, yeah. Well, what are we waiting on? I've done the first one. It can be done. So why wouldn't I? It can be done. I've showed it to you. I'm not just speaking about it. I'm showing it to you. I'm doing it. And I'm giving you the opportunity to help me do the next one and the next one and the next one. And how many pieces of the action can you get when you start doing that together? And how many of us say that if we all stick together, we could probably accomplish a lot more?
But it's that unity that
We're too busy trying to stab each other in the back, man.
we scared of that fact that, you know what I'm saying, we really came together that like, damn, we could do some bunch of shit.
I tell you, some people out there, just because I've grown to where I've grown to, there have been those that have stuck with me in the trenches, in knowing, I mean, that I was spending my last time, and they stuck with me in the trenches and didn't stress me out. And then there's those that stressed me out for a quarter, and be like, oh my God, you can't even give me a break for a minute,
Just let
it's
me
like,
get this shit straight. I promise you, we gonna be good.
I've had I've had a whole family try to take me down just to prevent me from doing this. It's like, damn, I've done nothing to you people except to help you, and you literally tried to destroy me.
No, you're doing too much stuff. I see how big this shit gonna get.
Yeah.
You're doing too much. Relax. I'm scared now.
What?
Relax. We can't let her do this shit. She gonna fuck up everything. We don't know what to do because you gone at this point once you get that.
Well, and okay, and you gotta remember, man, women, if you do ever decide you're gonna help a brother out and help put him up, and that brother walk on you, do it anyway, and let that nigga watch you do what you was gonna do for him without him. He can't run my weed. Oh, that's what that is, baby girl. Don't sit there and cry your way through it, but still do it. Cry your way through it, but still do it. If that's what you make let that be your vengeance. Get even with it. Get even with him and do what you was gonna do for him without him. And let him watch you do what you was gonna do for him. And he gonna be mad. And I promise you, I'm a living witness. You let everybody you know to go up against you. But do it anyway. So when you win for real. When you win for real. There, at that point, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Ain't that what it is? Because
vengeance is mine.
yeah, Romans 8:31, I stood on what I said.
Did it.
And I did it. And you mad.
You mad.
You mad.
It's a beautiful
Big
thing.
mad. So people, black people, Spanish people, Indian people, that's what I am. Brown people. That's what I am. Stick together, man. And I'm trying. I'm truly trying. I could use some people up in here. Y'all want to make some money? Come on. Don't come at me saying, oh, I need you to pay me $1 million to let you in my store. Just like you'd have to pay to go in somebody else's store. Why you can't pay me to go in mine?
Why you can't pay me to go in mine? Because you got to pay booth rent everywhere else.
Everywhere else. So please don't mistreat me. And I'm not gonna mistreat you. But yeah, if you don't, I promise you I'm gonna fill it up. Yeah, even if it is just me, I will do it myself. And got this far. Real talk.
I wonder at that point.
All money's good money when you're making your own money.
With that being said, we at the end of the show. I appreciate you for stopping. No, you didn't. You didn't talk too much. Like it was awesome. And I really didn't think he had this. Like I'm really impressed. I'm way more impressed now than I was at first. Like I've been seeing you work on it, and I didn't know it was all built up yet. So that's like to me, he's like I'm starting over next year.
Yeah.
Like
6 months.
like, yeah, he's right. But yeah, that I mean that in itself is dope as fuck. Like I applaud you. Like I applaud the fuck out of you. Like
Thank you. Thank you.
I want the best for that, and I want to be there when you open too. So I'm coming. I'll be in New Mexico when you open.
Well, you've got, if you come in, you're coming with Kush&Konvos so you can
I am
present.
Kush&Konvos, so
I know, I'm saying you're going to come and you're going to present, and we're going to let you do some, exclusives.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Okay? Cool with that. And then whatever, I see, you said you have clothing for your friend in honor of?
Yeah, we do. We don't. I mean, it'll happen.
You do what you don't, and I have a store?
That's the tricky part. I mean, we'll talk about it, and we may never know what we never know.
Well, let's talk about it because that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to do. You do what you don't, so let's talk. And then you might. Never know.
We might.
And you might. So, and I got stuff.
So we'll talk about it. But with that being said, I appreciate you for coming through. I mean, is there anything you want to tell the people out there about how to get in contact with you if they want to work with you? Get anything there?
I only do really Facebook. They have set up a Instagram, but I don't know much about that. Facebook, look up my name, Yvette Jewell Kent. I have it under my full name or Jewell Management to get you to me, and then you just look at all my stuff. It tells you that you can reach out to me online or with my phone number, 817-845-0221. And that number, you leave a message because I promise it's going to be busy.
This year's going to be busy.
Yeah. I stay busy, so it's not that simple.
Well, that's how y'all get in contact with her. Make sure y'all hit her up on Facebook at Yvette Jewell Kent or at Jewell. What was the
Jewell Management.
Jewell Management. She get y'all. We're gonna meet you y'all. Hit up on Facebook. Y'all don't need her phone. You'll get it if you talk to her. I appreciate y'all. Fuck with me one more time.